Hey friends, it's your girl Venus and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be a makeup routine on how I achieve my everyday uni makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this primer from Essence. It is a hydrating primer with coconut milk and hyaluronic acid. I don't think there's really a specific amount of primer that you need, but yeah, trust and behold, I used to not own primer, but primer really helps keep your makeup in place during the course of the day. It really does. So I would definitely recommend, maybe I wouldn't necessarily recommend this one because I haven't really tried others, but that one works. The next thing that I'm gonna go and do so that it has time to dry is that I'm gonna place my concealer in the corner of my eyes. I use a concealer that's maybe 2 or 3 shades lighter than my foundation. If this is lighter, then just know the lighter it is, the brighter it's gonna be under your eyes, but don't go too light because then you're gonna look like a ghost. Tip and trick. So I use 2 highlighters, the Cool Tan one the most, yeah, and then I go in with the medium beige LA Girl Pro Concealer. I know you feel me. I'm also going to go in with the Cool Tan concealer and just cover up my really dark blemishes. I also use the Cool Tan concealer to go under, go along my nose, just a thin layer. So nose looks snatched. Try your best to keep the line thin, not too thin, but thin enough. Then I go in with the lighter concealer and I place it, like I said, closer to the inner corners of my eyes. Go in with my setting spray. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray.
Love yours.
While I wait for it to dry just a little bit, I'm going to laminate my eyebrows, and how I usually do that, use my toothbrush and this got to be glued styling gel to laminate my eyebrows, because baby, this keeps my eyebrows in one position. So what I usually do when I do my eyebrows is that I pull my eyebrows outward, right? So I don't put a lot of gel just because then it causes buildup and we don't want that. So I put just a speck of gel on my eyebrows and I push my eyebrows out like this, I feather them out like that. That's the word I was looking for. And then I go above and just sculpt it so that it's just it all flows together, just like that. I hope you guys saw what I did. And then I'm just gonna do the other eyebrow.
On the road to riches, listen, this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. Bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Being broke is better.
So what I do now is that I use my slightly darker concealer to sculpt my eyebrow. So I line the bottom of my eyebrow just so it gives it shape, you know?
Money without happiness, or hard times without the people you love. Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next.
After that, I go in with this flat brush to blend out the concealer that I've put underneath my eyebrow. So I'm going to blend it out downwards just so that it covers my eyelids just a little bit, so that it just blends out nicely.
Think being broke was better. Now I don't mean that phrase with no disrespect. To all my niggas out there living in debt, cash and minimal checks. Turn on the TV.
And then I'm going to use the same flat brush just to kind of blend out the areas around the blemishes that I did conceal, so that like, because I know like my beauty blender isn't very specific and it ends up absorbing a lot of it. So just so that to ensure that it stays where it needs to stay, I'm gonna like blend it where it needs to be blended and stay. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. But
love your such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love your such thing.
So now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend the concealer underneath my eyes and on my nose and my forehead, so that everything starts making sense. But trust the process, guys, trust the process. I know I look crazy now, trust the process. It's giving clown, it's giving Chucky, but guys, I told you, trust the process. Now I go in with the Revlon Color Stay contour stick, cream contour stick. It is a matte foundation stick. Sorry, it's a matte foundation stick in the shade Java. So I go in with this just to contour my face, you know, give it shape, give it form. So I usually put it like on, like, I already have high cheekbones, but like I put it right here just to make my face look lifted, you know, like right here. I also put it like where my contour line is, just a thin line on my contour lines, and then on the edges of my face, just, you know, so it's giving snatched. And on my forehead, just around the edges of my forehead. And yeah, then I go in with the bottom part of my beauty blender and I blend out the contour. Usually I do this makeup routine like in a rush in the morning, and I can literally do it in like 15 minutes tops. Sometimes I'm able to do it in 10 minutes, but the point is not to be in a rush. So hence I usually give myself half an hour to do it, but you know, sometimes life has other plans for me. So hence just if you plan on using this as reference, give yourself like 30 minutes as a just in case, you know, so that you can ensure that you just have enough time to do your entire face and ensure that it looks good. It's still giving clown, I know. I'm gonna go back in with the matte foundation stick that I used to contour my face, just so that I can contour my nose and have it looking snatched. So I don't usually rub like the line across, just because I'm not sure if it'll be straight. So I just dab just a little bit of it, and yeah. Now for this, I use a brush to blend out for precision. So I go in with the small brush just to blend out the contour on my nose so that it is precise.
Hey.
Alright, so that is all the liquid or like cream based products that I will be using on my face. So the next thing that I do is that I go in back with my setting spray just to ensure that it stays where it needs to stay. And yeah,
what numbers do I still have? Who do I know from?
The next thing that I do is that I go in with this LA Girl pressed foundation into all the places that I place my concealer, just so that it stops looking like so white. So yeah, this adds like color back to my skin, and yeah, it just makes it look more realistic, because child, we're not white. And don't rub it in, I just press it on. This allows the pigment to be more prominent instead of swiping it around. Basically pressing it into where you want it to be placed keeps it where you want it to be, you know.
One way on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no.
I have the LA Girl contour powder. Don't look at it. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Go in with, I was supposed to use a separate brush, but whatever. I go in with the brush and I just, where I placed my contour earlier, and I just go in so it's more prominent and blends in with the other powder.
Trying to take us viral. I was trying to have a nice night. The waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it. That's like,
I really love like a deep contour. Like I feel like it just does what it needs to do. Anyway, and then I go in with the Yardley loose powder. So I usually go in with the Revlon Candid loose powder, setting powder, but I not today. I don't want to put too many layers, and I just don't like the fact that it makes me white, but sometimes I do use it. So yeah, this one though, the Yardley loose power room cocoa, really good. Definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. Just make sure you get the right like shade for you, because child, and you must know, like, you must get a light one since you're gonna put it where you put concealer, remember, underneath your eyes. So yeah, what I usually do is that I go in with a brush and I swipe it underneath my eye. I just swipe and I do it again, and I just blend that out, and then I go underneath and I swipe, put a little bit more powder on the brush, swipe. Finally, I go in with the Yardley Absolute Translucent Setting Powder, loose powder, setting powder. Usually what I like is like I like to go in with my beauty blender because it really places it where it needs to be placed. And this, like, depending on, like, if you put more layers of the translucent powder, it will make you look a bit more ghosty because it is white powder when you put it on your face. Obviously, as much as they say it's translucent, it does leave like white cast underneath your eyes, but it really does get rid of the creases underneath my eyes. So I love it, and it keeps your makeup in the same place. So like, depending on how many layers you do put on of this like setting powder, I usually like to put on 2 or 3 layers just to ensure my makeup stays more. If you add more, your makeup will stay in place for longer. This is not love, baby. This no. But yeah, and then I just go on with my forehead. I go in with that small brush again, and I just go in for my nose so I can place it, just because like I don't want it like going wherever. I can't really place it directly to where I want it to be on my nose. I can't really place it on my nose if I use the beauty blender, hence I'll use the brush so that it goes directly where I want it to go. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this makeup routine. I wonder how you are feeling. If you are following along with me, just know I really hope your makeup looks good. I really do, and I'm sure it does. Because it's coming from me, the eyelash is coming from me. So what I do is that I take this brush, all-purpose brush, this big fluffy brush, and I go in and I just dust the translucent powder off my face. So yeah.
It's driving me crazy. Okay, wrist so wet I might dry. Bitch, don't talk, you going out town. I done made 6 hair for the whole week. Plug wanna play, then I'm going OT. I done made 4, 5, 7 on what?
I don't like putting mascara and my eyeliner on before setting my face. So hence, yeah, I just take this big brush and I just go over my entire face, ensure everything is blending out into each other, and I don't look like crazy and stuff. Go in with my setting spray. And then I go in with this Essence Liquid Ink Liner, and I just fill in the gaps. So like light strokes, guys. Light strokes into my eyebrows, like where there's gaps. Just filling in some gaps. I have more gaps towards the edges of my eyebrows, so I try to do this more towards the edges because it does that kind of ombre thing where like it gets lighter and then darker. So I do it towards the edges. I take the same liquid eyeliner and I'm gonna do like a little bit of eyeliner just by my eye, you know. And then I just go in with my mascara. You can use any mascara. I don't really have a specific one that I use. And I finish it off with this lip gloss that I made myself. You know, it's a dark mocha shade of lip gloss. And then just go in with that and baby. Done and dusted.
Love yours. No such thing.
Look how good I look. And this is my everyday makeup. Perm. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you would like to see any similar content or anything new, please do put it in the comments. This is your girl signing out, sending love, positive vibes, good energy, and peace out. Bye guys.
Don't be sleeping on your level, 'cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga.